Hello, I'm Lucy and welcome back to my channel. I've just been sailing the Adriatic Explorer itinerary on Marella Explorer, and today is disembarkation day, which is a very sad day, but I'm going to take you through everything that happens and a little bit of what happened last night, the flight home, how smooth or not smooth that goes. But last night we had to put our cabins outside before 2 AM, had to put luggage tags on them that they gave us last night, which you would have seen in yesterday's vlog, but here's a picture of it if you didn't see it. So we got these tags through and had to write our cabin number on these, which we've done. They do come so that you don't need one of these plastic cases, you just thread it through there, but we thought for a little bit of extra protection, use what we put our original ones in. And they're about to go outside the door. They also gave us a leaflet with all the disembarkation information on 2 nights previous, which also looks like this now if you missed it. So that is it so far. However, last night at just after 4 AM, we were woken to this. Now this is obviously because the cases had to be out before 2 AM, so them collecting the suitcases was later than normal. When I say later than normal, I mean the other cruise lines that I've been with usually ask you to put your cases out by about 10 PM. I've never seen later than midnight before. So unfortunately I'm going to go and just give a bit of feedback reception, because this woke us up and was happening right outside our room. Obviously it's got to happen somewhere, but to happen at that time in the morning on disembarkation days just is so unfair, and I didn't manage to get back to sleep, so I'm now very tired and having to travel home, which is not ideal. So we'll see what the outcome of that feedback is. We've got to leave our cabin at 8 o'clock this morning, which it literally is about to turn 8 o'clock now. So grab our hand luggage, leave the room, head for some breakfast, and our time that we have to be off the ship is 9:30. So let's go and start the day.
Good morning. How are you today?
The last breakfast. Doing this walk for the last time. Morning. Yes, sorry. I thought you said if you had a nice time. Thank you. Okay, so all the luggage being stored there, and then joining the queue. Just from this angle as well, coming off the ship over there. Collect your luggage and join the queue. We're obviously all going back to the same airport, so we'll all just be getting on the same coach back to Corfu airport. We're inside. We're nearly at the end. Focuses. So in Corfu Airport we've got the duty free and then it goes straight to the gate. Also got some food and drink places, Burger King, Starbucks, so very Greek. I'm not going to film too much of it, but around the corner there is actually a passport control bit where we need to go through with a bit of a queue. And the gate's now open, so we didn't realise that. So it'd probably be best to go straight through to the gate. Through passport control there is also food places, and there was another Starbucks back there. More duty free. Very empty flight. Up there, and I'm not disturbing anyone. Sorry about my whispering. I can talk to you a little bit about the whole airport experience at Corfu today. So we arrived obviously with everybody else going home from the ship today. Now there was a queue for the queue to get into the airport, which actually moved very quickly. You can see from the timings on my watch that it took us 40 minutes from the beginning of the queue until actually reaching the check-in desk. The queue was constantly moving and it didn't feel like long at all. Obviously it wasn't, it could have been a lot worse than it was. But there were TUI staff everywhere, being really helpful, guiding you to the right places, asking if there was certain flights that were leaving soon. If anyone was on those flights, then they would get pushed to the front of the queue. So they were very considerate of all passengers. You can check in 24 hours in advance on the Navigate webpage, but we didn't have access to that for some reason. So we didn't check in advance, we just did it when we got to the check-in desk, and that was absolutely fine. They do combine the weights of your suitcases together, so don't panic if one is too heavy, because mine was a little bit heavy. Everything was running really smoothly, and we went through to the security bit next, which we thought was going to be an absolute nightmare considering the queues that we'd just been through for check-in, but security was empty. We went straight through, no problems, no waiting, and yeah, straight through into the departure lounge. Obviously go through the duty-free shops and things first, and then through into the departure lounge. There was plenty of restaurants and shops, things that you might have forgotten to pick up last minute, like souvenirs and stuff. But if you're gates 1 to 8, then you'll need to head through to a separate area, which means you need to go through passport control again. If you're 8 to, I think it was 13, then you don't need to do this. But just be wary that it may take a little bit of time extra to go through the passport control if you're gates 1 to 8. Once you go through the passport control, there are some more shops and restaurants. Don't think you'll be stuck with no food and drink after you go through the passport control area. We then headed to our gate, which was gate 1, and we didn't have to wait long there at all, maybe 10 minutes maximum. And the lady called ready to board flight to Gatwick. Up we got, scanned our boarding pass and showed them our passports, and onto a bus, onto the plane. Could see our cases, which was great. And now here we are, up in the air, above, I don't know where, the sea by the looks of it. But we are flying on Titan Airways Airbus A320. So it's great so far, nice comfy leather seats, very clean. The crew all seem lovely. There's still TUI staff serving the cafe and the shop. But yeah, everything has been very positive so far on this homeward bound journey, which is exactly what we need. And the next update I will give you is when we are home. Bye. So actually there isn't anything else interesting to update you with for the journey home, as it all went really smoothly with no problems. But that does unfortunately bring us to the end of this vlog, and like I said in the previous one, there will be a full review of our first experience with Marella, the ship, the ports, food, entertainment, you name it, I will try and cover it. But if you have any questions, then feel free to leave a comment below and I will try my best to help. Thank you so much for watching this video and the rest of the cruise series. I'd be so grateful if you could please give this video a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. You'll also be able to find more cruise, Disney and travel content on my Instagram, Travel Life with Lucy. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!